Another Sims 4 stuff pack already? Didn't we just have one like 4 weeks ago, or am I going crazy? Well, the jury's still out on the latter, but as for the former, yep! Hot on the heels of luxury party stuff, we've got The Sims 4 Perfect Patio Stuff, the second stuff pack for The Sims 4. And I am not surprised, seeing as last time I theorized that the Sims 4 stuff packs are here to replace the online store packs of years past. Well, anyway, this is another one that you can only get online right now, so just install it through Origin and start up your game. Being a stuff pack, you get some stuff, so head right on over to the build mode and check it. You get several plants of the potted and shrubbery varieties, a table and umbrella set for you to be protected from the non-existent weather, yet another countertop, island, and bar that look like they stayed too long in the oven, 2 types of tables for 2 types of uses, of which I will tell you neither. A sculpture that I like to call Turkey Goatsy, a couple non-interactive flatulence-inducing clutter objects, a grill that lets you grill things grillingly, a ground-based candle lantern that barely lights up anything, a woefully incomplete chess set for giants, some kind of wall hanging, some other kind of wall hanging, an awkwardly huge concrete slab lamp with a hole punched in it, some glowy squares that sit on the ground, and 6 butt-resting devices. Yes, they provided nearly twice the number of chairs, sofas, ottomans, and the like compared to luxury party stuff, which makes sense seeing as you're more likely to sit in a perfectly made patio than at an imperfect social gathering. Oh, and you also get 2 hot tubs, which comprise the quote-unquote new gameplay this time around. Although, let's just call it what it is, these are tiny new interactions that could have been added in a free update, but instead are being charged for because people are already forgetting the game's lackluster beginnings and are apparently placated enough to shell out more cash. Wow, that was cynical. And amusingly, these objects let you get screwed in the game too, with the hot tub providing a steamy new woohoo location. I do like the watery hearts that float around, the way they quickly appear and flutter only to catastrophically fade into nothingness. They remind me of my own heart whenever I see a new Maxis game is announced these days. Oh, and you also get 5 new songs on a radio station called Backyard Music. And don't you dare play it in the front yard or someone will come along and shoot you in the face. Beyond the objects, you also get some clothing and hair for a total of 12 Create-A-Sim items and 30-ish build mode items, making the total knickknacks in this pack come to just over 40. Meaning you get around 10 fewer items than you did in the previous pack, which was already lacking, so if you're going purely on numbers here, this isn't a good sign for things to come. However, I would like to clarify something. Judging a pack purely by its numbers isn't always the best course of action. As with many things, games are bigger than the sum of their parts. I mean, we don't go around judging books by the number of their sentences or mashed potatoes by the number of potatoes used. For the best results, I find that when judging a game or an add-on, you have to take into consideration the big picture. It's all about context, like the history of the game, what else we still need in it, how it affects the game's experience as a whole, the quality and usefulness of the items, and what kind of precedent it sets in the way its content is treated. Equally important are the player's individual preferences and playstyle, and often a number doesn't matter if the player gets something they really want. For me, I'm going to use hot tubs 100 times more than I'm going to use bowls of fruit punch, strictly because I'd rather have my Sims order pizza while having sex in a jacuzzi. So even though it has fewer items overall and costs the same exact price of $9.99, I find myself approving of Perfect Patio stuff slightly more than I do something like Luxury Party stuff because I know that I'm going to use these items more, especially with the inevitable Seasons expansion. This pack also provides what I assume must be the true intent of the town of Newcrest: giant hot tubs. It's obvious, isn't it? I mean, why else would they give us a blank neighborhood and hot tubs so close together? They fit the lots perfectly, and they look like miniature stadiums, and you can stand inside of them while rebel pilots walk through, so as far as I'm concerned, that's brilliant. I still think this pack could have stood to be a free update or cost even less, but that's just me. If you don't care about the pricing, or you just need a city of hot tubs, then well, here you go. Hey, if if you enjoyed this video and would like to see some more on The Sims and other things, then click on some of these, or subscribe to be notified whenever they go up, which is usually Monday and Friday, but this was a Tuesday because this pack comes out on a Tuesday, not a Monday. Could you please change that next time, guys? Thank you. You can also follow and interact with me on Twitter and Facebook to do those socially networked things, as well as support the show on Patreon to get you some cool perks like being able to see videos early and help the LGR mission continue. That mission being, I don't know, I make it up as I go along. And as always, thank you very much for watching.